Texas got off to a rocky start under young quarterback Arch Manning last year in Columbus, but he is better, and the team has improved around him. Ohio State was in the college football playoff last year, and Ryan Day expects this team to be even better. We'll find out here today. This is the matchup everybody's been waiting for. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Buckeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room. The coverage unit wasn't having it. Wants to adjust the pattern. Here's Brown to begin the drive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on the RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
The Longhorns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Here's Manning to throw. Short hands, it's Wingo. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I love quarterbacks that are decisive and that put the must on the passes. When you need to put the ball on the line in a hurry with some extra hot sauce, you have to do a good job of understanding zone and hitting that cover.
Again, it's Brown. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Longhorns are trying to bend them back with a punt. He's going to try to fight the field with this one. Oh, that has been weird for takeoff. Look at it go.
Shit, fucking went forward. Lucky ass shit.
The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through.
And you can't draw better. How do you shut a home crowd up? One of the best crowds in college football. You come in on the first drive and you handle your business. You get in the end zone. Palmer, this place was going absolutely berserk and strange. One possession and it got really.
That was really impressive from an execution standpoint, too. Obviously, you script those plays on your first possession. You practice them all week. It was so important, especially in this game. You're right. This is one of the most hostile environments in all of college football. We've seen these fans, when they get rolling, it's like a tidal wave, and they just engulf teams and take games over. Great job by the offense early, executing and quieting this crowd.
Texas offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Find space on the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at their 38.
Such a nice job at pass protection. You got the corner route there to the tight end. It's going to take the big fellow a little while to get to that area of the field, so you've got to build a nice pocket for the quarterback to throw from. And all five guys up front doing their job individually, working together in tandem beautifully. That's what really allowed that play to work.
He rifles one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 25. What a play to get it inside the red zone. They are set up at the 17.
This quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Stops at the 13-yard line as the drive continues.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. This offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They keep on throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
Quarterback will keep it. He breaks the tackle. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And that quarterback can go just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they have so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be soft. The defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play, it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always just exhausted.
Makes the grab. Could not make his way to the corner.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand that wide receiver gets the ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting him on the ground.
It's third and goal all the way from the end zone. Looking for the goal line. He stops short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situations, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle. And that's exactly what he did.
Fourth down and goal from the 3. Can the defense get a stop? Using his feet.
That's a nice job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to. But
Man, I ain't even see that nigga out there. I thought I had the whole outside. I should have been cutting that.
Making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answer, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll. It comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't. I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Here's Julian saying the throw. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take it chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down in 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. Now here's Sayed. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, that's a pick.
Big fight for the ball, but it falls
Pick that shit, boy.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful in that third and short.
Kick is in the air. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the puck goes out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive as that starts from the 8. To throw, Manning. Finds a tight end. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at 21. It's a first down.
And it's a great job executing the drag route. You just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. The quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get a play off before the quarter ends. Back to throw. It's Manning. Going over the top. That pass falls incomplete, and it wraps up an entertaining first. Both offenses doing damage. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second.
Mm.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
The defense, you got to great eyes. You got to have good vision of the quarterback to be able to see. You can tell he's throwing the ball right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He doesn't know.
They got to come up with a big play on this third and long. They'll try to move the sticks to the ground. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Longhorns decide to turn away. The last time they played, it went back for 6. Discretion, the better part of valor. Now we're not giving a chance to return as they kick it toward the sideline. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Inside. It's Jackson. They knock him down right there.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. How about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys that run, not opening up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting on the field. It's 3rd and long. Run the gun on 3rd down. Quick strike complete. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. These two guys just on the wave. They make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Here's Sand to throw. Just not quite able to make the
I don't know why he ain't keep going for the pick. Went for the hit. This nigga went for the pick. He was going for the pick, then turn around here.
This one's fun too, David, because we had this game circled in the offseason. We knew this was going to be a really good matchup early. We're going to find out the answers to a lot of questions we have about both these teams.
Well, and sometimes it's hard to figure that out, right? Like, you don't get till mid-season, you're like, oh, they haven't played anybody. Out the gates, 2 top 10 teams, we get to find out really quickly who's legit.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play call. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Fires to the right, and it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He's double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. inside. It's Jackson. Decimals rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Trying to be heard about the noise. Got it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, Dan, you got to throw the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up fourth and short. And you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
He's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth, man. 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's into the open down the middle. The tag. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Texas.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
And it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I'll tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on him and more attention to him.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important. Two good stats.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. From the gun on third down, say it. It's picked off. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. He goes down right there, but not before coming up with a big interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job on the DB, making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Making side adjustments here. Arch Madness. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Back to throw, it's Manning. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but not able to get to the first down run.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient, he fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
And the Longhorns come to the line, trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Quick release by the QB. On the move.
Move ahead. When he went inside, he started from too far in.
1-0 we can go, right?
I wouldn't have threw it if he'd have stayed out there on him. He went inside, he started too far in.
Still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking to the big tight end.
Man, there's two niggas on him. You still threw it.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking downfield. It's Sayed. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 35, he's loose. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going to...
Looking for big play. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Long incompletions. Okay, we got to take shots. Got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
The run inside. It's Jack Johnson. Nowhere to go. Same song, second.
She just trying to make sure he's good.
Ready for this guy.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tackles. And I love the way he comes up, sees the
You know the back end work.
covering passes. But when you get a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
You went back to work on Monday.
Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Say it. Got him downfield. Gets
I
it
think it's
down
focused
to
on
the
the first
33.
time
They
that I
pick
get
up the
like
first down. Got to use their time wisely. Timeout signal for the Buckeyes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Say it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Wants to throw. It's Sayed. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the
Yes, he
connection
did.
with the defense. Putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points.
Saying from the gun on 3rd down. A shot for the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He missed.
Nice to have
Oh!
in your favor every now and then. Off the left upright and through. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
How nice is it as a head coach coach, to have a kicker like this. It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are in this drive. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Right back to him on the ground. Looking for room at the 40. There's a crease. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, so much to get you updated on, so let's get right to it here from the EA Sports College Football Update Desk. We start with Tulane taking on the South Alabama Jaguars.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established.
Oh, my Lord, dog, he threw it right at me, too.
First half, so let's get that continued here on the opening.
Hey, y'all, I was trying to get.
To go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brains.
Man, I thought I had one. He put that shit right there, though.
And I get ball first.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. Now here's Sayin. Finds his man. Across the 35. Racing down the left side.
That was my fault.
Ohio State.
That was my fault.
It was all over right to the house.
Offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows up the hands first. Make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
They're working that left side. He's into the end zone. Two-point conversion is good, and we've got a tie game. And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Sending the offense back onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regaining a lead here in the third. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3. The Longhorns want to move quickly. Might be changing the route. Manning. There's the pressure. That ball is caught. One hand grab.
Oh, it's a highlight type catch. Big throw down the field. And how did my guy going up and stabbing it with one hand?
That's a nigga from Auburn. Coleman. Yeah.
Defense trying to keep this out of getting a little block. They just now one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big throw. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy game. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later. Take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Movement on the line. That's going to be a false take the penalty. After that false start, now instead of second and short, you've got second and 8.
I threw it to the wrong nigga, Doug. My fault. That was my fault. Damn. Square wide open, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Now facing third and long. Manning from the gun on third down. On the run, fires downfield. Finds a man on the right. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. He is dealing on this drive, completed all 5 throws, and now they have first and goal.
And who needs balance? When you've got a guy like this, you trust him, getting the ball back in the pocket. The ball's coming out, spreading it around the field. Nice decision making.
And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. They'll try to add on to their lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll go out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good one. Turning it on! Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. This offense is feeling itself right now, and momentum's coming along with it. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he can really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Say it. Fires to the big fella. Stumbled to the ground. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Complete to the right. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for us.
Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the wing and take home that W. It'll be a second down as we open the final stanza. Running inside, it's West. Finding some room. They get it to Raul, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Here's Julian saying to throw. Trying to find the end zone. They'll mark it down to the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. To the air. It's Sayed. Here's a heat. Fires into the end zone.
Yeah. Stay in the end zone, man.
Defender turns it over. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
This nigga trying to run. I'm pushing back like shit. He just kept running.
Big and strong and powerful and athletic. You can add just has unbelievable hands to the mix because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs. Great turnovers, forced interceptions. Let's go.
He wants to change this route. Throwing Manning. Going long. Makes a deep grab. Off to the races. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Texans. This crowd absolutely loved it as he rolled into the end zone.
And they call this sudden change. And we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2.
This shit ain't over yet.
14 in the fourth.
This shit ain't over yet.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's West. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Unloads to the wideout. Almost a D lineman's dream, but he couldn't hang on. It'll be third down.
You threw it right to me, though. I'm going to see me running out there.
Somehow the defender
I don't know if that went through your hands or.
From the gun on third down, Sayed. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Another incompletion on third down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Saying to throw for it on fourth. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run.
Yeah, I had to go back to my area, dude. You feel me? I was running with him, but I was running with him, but you seen me leave. I had to go back to my area, but there was a nigga sitting.
They understand, obviously, having
That was-
believe the offense is going to go for it. They're going to have to throw. Everybody on defense has their eyes on the QB. They're able to jump in front of the pass, take it in for a touchdown, build their lead, and that essentially
Damn, dude, it was a good game till that last interception at the goal line.
Good as they finish the drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on the first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Oh! Hey, I knew you were going to try me one of these times, yeah.
You're trailing by so much so late in the game. The defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Got his man on the right. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Got his man downfield. Lots of running room. Inside the touchdown. Buckeye. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of his route because he doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important. And the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. He'll bring it out against Lockett. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, there he goes. Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at 29.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this, that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interesting to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1.
And it's been a struggle for one game for this offense. And this is something that you saw last week. You saw the highlights. Just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him. I don't know what's going on with him. They're going to find a way to get their talented back some space.
Might have a chance. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Big third down.
I did not know Youngin was going to block like that for me. He took out like 3 niggas. That one nigga.
But we need the clock to be on our side, so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
1, 2, and then 3. Yeah, he took out 3 niggas. About to be 4. It should have been 4. Damn.
This defense to stay in the game. Manning from the gun on third down.
What the fuck happened?
On third down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And that didn't look like it was the right read. You got
Nah, circle was the other nigga was open.
I know he's a go-to guy. And
So yeah, that definitely wasn't the right read.
sometimes you can force it in when it's just not there. That was really good coverage. I know he's good, but be smart with the football and don't try to force it in the close windows.
His drive will open from the 15. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. St. Clair. Here comes the heat. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, but still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Fires to the wide. Finds a man in the middle. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room. They've got it out to the 27. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Man, it's kind of crazy. That's only the second time we've called his number, called his name. Like, his second catch of the day. We're used to this guy really impacting a football game. And this offense has to do a better job finding him, featuring him, giving him chances to make plays.
This is an offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Again, it's St. Clair. He's going to let it go. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
With the lead late in the game, this defense right now knows that the opponent's going to be throwing the football. They're doing a nice job mixing up their coverages, but also changing their personnel, sometimes putting extra DBs on the field. That time, deep shot, two guys go up, nobody comes down with it. The defense wins again.
Throwing St. Clair. This time it's complete. And this defense is standing at 27. They'll rush to the line. Clock stops for the first down. They'll set the change and wind the clock.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. Look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
Again, it's St. Clair. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Buckeyes in the hurry up. Trying to run, it's West. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown. Still alive in this one.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side. Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Good field position here as they start this drive from their 43. Quickly out to the tight end. Timeout signaled for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding their biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Sends it downfield. Leaping grab for a big gain. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Ohio State calls its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Longhorns inside the final minute trying to wind this clock to 0. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn. His 3rd touchdown of this game and his 3rd on the season.
That's an impressive touchdown there, considering the plays this defense, particularly the secondary, has already made against him. And he knew this quarterback was going to come into this one and be aggressive. There aren't many people who really scare him. And the defense has made him pay a couple bad decisions, a couple great plays on the back end, one-on-one. But this guy's still taking a shot. He's not backing down. He's got his offense back on the board.
I think that's the most impressive part. He makes some mistakes. A lot of times you see people that they go in a shell, right? They make mistakes. They can't rebound. They can't find the answer. to continue to keep making plays. Make the next play. Make the next play. Now down the stretch to give your team the lead, man. I'm so impressed with the way he's handled adversity and bounced back from some mistakes.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. Tavian St. Clair takes a hit as he fires. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab on the left. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. Now they're powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Run the gun on third down, St. Clair. Complete. And snags it and he's open. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late. And the Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Again, it's St. Clair. Finds his big tight end. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. St. Clair. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Both of these offenses just up and down
Stop.
the field, scoring at will. This QB's already got over 150 passing yards in the game, so he's not going to stop sliding. Which defense could get a stop?
St. Clair from the gun on third down. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to take off. He gets just inside the red zone and goes out of bounds at the 15. And here we go.
Good bomb. Good bomb. Oh, four not even out there.
Pass inside the red zone. He's got an open man. And the consolation.
Said Jeremiah Smith one ain't out there. It's supposed to stay on 3.
End of the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0.
And that sure feels like too little, too late. This offense, they needed to score and execute faster, but there's not enough time to me, man. It feels like this was
You ain't fucking with who?
Looking for the 2-point try.
You said you ain't fucking with who?
Throwing St. Clair. He makes his way in for the 2, and now they trail by only 6.
They put up 37. You scored on the punt return.
Both of these teams put on
You scored on the punt return too.
squads. Hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the fourth quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now that I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff.
No turnovers.
They're improving week in and week out. They're a really good
No
team.
turnovers.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye,
I
everybody.
mean, you still only lost by 6 though. You got Texas A&M. Hey, I played Texas A&M the other night, remember? You can get him. Yeah, I'm playing him with Texas. You can get him. I got Arkansas next. Said I got Arkansas next. Yeah.